Welcome to today's class. So, exercise we are going to discuss how to implement stage variables. Okay. So, first of all, what is a variable? So, here variable means like you are whenever we define a variable, we need to store some information over there in the variable. Okay. So, in data stage, evaluating an expression. Okay, and that expression we are st storing it in a variable that is called as a stage variable. Okay, so here we are evaluating the expression. Okay, evaluating evaluating the expression. Okay, so evaluating the expression, and that expression we are storing it in a variable. Okay, evaluating the expression, and we are storing it in a variable that is called as a stage variable. Okay, so suppose take a example like we want to we want to create a cumulative salary in an employee table. We want to create a cumulative salary in the employee table. Okay, so what is meant by cumulative salary? So I will tell you. Let me open database. Okay, so select star from EMP, and I will make order by sal so that it will be easy to calculate. Okay, so if you see the employee salary here, employee table, we see the salary column here. So if we have cumulative column, the new field has to be created in our target system. That is our requirement. Salary is 800, and second record we have 950. So for the second record, the first record, the cumulative is 800, and for the second record, cumulative will be 800 plus 950. That will be 1750, right? So like that, for third record, it will be 2850. Like that, it will be calculated. Okay, so at the end of the day, all the sum will be come here. So that means the cumulative salary indicates that how much we are spending. So in the table itself, we can find out. So for that, what we need to do is we need to create a stage variable. Okay, so we need to evaluate and we need to evaluate that expression, like adding the first record. For when it is a second record, we need to add the first record and second record. Like that, it has to be continue for rest of the all records. Okay, so in order to do that, first of all we need to make the salary in order. Okay, so let's view the data here. moment. Okay. So are you able to see the view data, right? Are you able to view the data, right? What is on the screen?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's a salary we have done in a sorting format. So our project is running in 2 node. So I don't want to records to be distributed. Whenever you are calculating the cumulative salaries, so what we need to do is we need to make the records to be keep in the same partition. So for that what I did was I have created a stage variable. Okay. So to create a stage variable, see if you see here, this is a stage variable su kumsal. Okay. So for that you need to go to stage properties. At the left side top yellow, after the yellow icon there is a button, stage properties. Click on stage properties, double click on uh, stage property, then the window will be open. Here if you see there is a stage variable here after general cell. So click on that. Okay. So I will create one more expression like SV test, stage variable test. Okay. And I'm creating a varchar and the length I need is 20, 0. So our sys we are calculating a stage variable for cumulative salary. So for that I have created SV kumsal. Okay. So initial value for the first record we are storing it as 0. For the first record for the cumulative salary will be 0. Salary plus 0 will be first salary amount, right? So that will be calculated and store it in stage variable. Okay. For the second record, cumulative salary that has been 800. For the second salary, it will be 950. 800 for the second record, it will be 950. That will be 1750. Like that, the salary will be calculated cumulatively. Okay. So are you able to follow?
Yeah.
Okay. Click on OK. So here the two variables has come. One is SV testing, stage variable testing. So here what we are doing is, so here we are adding the salary column plus cumulative salary. Okay. So here first of all we need to add the salary, right? So to add the salary, click on the derivation, go to the input link and click on eSal. Plus the next thing what you need to do is you need to add. Every time you need to add, right? Then click on cumulative salary. What is the value for the cumulative salary for the first time? We have given the initial value. What is the initial value we have given? What is the initial value we have given? We have given the initial value 0. 0. So for the first record, salary plus 0 will be first record value, that is 800. Okay. So 800 in the stage variable has been stored already. And in the target columns, we have given a new column that is cum salary. Okay. So and we are passing this here stage variable expression. Okay. To pass the stage variable expression, click on the derivation here, go to stage properties. Okay. Like that we have to do. So the mapping has been done. Now what we need to do? For the second record, what happens? Already first salary record has been stored here. So second salary amount is 950 plus already it's in the stage variables, already some value is stored already, 800. 950 plus 800. Now it will calculate 1750 and 1750 will be allocated to cumulative salary. Okay,
Can you show Narayana one more time the SV cumulative cell?
this one. Huh?
Yeah,
Okay,
where
so
you define the initial value and all.
okay, so let's go there. Yeah. So cumulative salary. This is the value we have given. It will ask if it is an integer. It will ask for the initial value. So our initial value is 0. The precision I took 5. Okay. I mean length I took 5 for that
Okay.
particular value. Okay. So this is for our passing some string. This is a variable. Okay. So I have created for our understanding SV testing, stage variable testing. Okay. So to to keep the data in the same partition. So here we are evaluating the expression, right? And the job is running in two nodes. So here I don't want the record to be disturbed. So what I did was I keep the records in the same partition. So I choose the same partition here and perform sort, and I make it as a stable. I mean whatever order that is coming from, so it has to be in the same order. Okay. By default is auto partition. Okay, so the uses of same partition is data will be in the same nodes. Okay, now here click on OK. See here, the initial value is 0. Salary plus for the first record it will be 0. Salary for the first record is 800 plus cumulative salary here initial value is 0. 800 plus 0 it will be 800, and 800 that will be allocated for the first record into cumulative salary. Already cumulative salary 800 has been stored. For the second record, salary is 950. 950 plus 800, that will be 1750. For the second record, cumulative salary will be 1750. Okay, so third record salary is 1000. Already 1750 it is there. That will be 2750. Like that, the cumulative salary will be calculated. Okay, here we have created a new variable that I will make some name product systems. Okay, so this expression will be, we can pass it directly over here. I will add a new column here. SV test hall varchar length is 20, nullability yes. So this concept is called as a, see these two columns, stage cumulative salary and SV test column is not coming from source. So we are deriving ourselves. Okay, so that concept is called as a data scrubbing, creating a new definition from the existing source definition. Okay, so for that we need to double click on stage variables. I mean derivation part. Click on stage variables, SV test. Okay, so whatever the expression we have passed on the variable, it will be reflected here. What we have given here, we have given Redux systems. That will be reflected in our each record in the output. Okay. So now we have calculated the cumulative salary. Now we will save and compile and run the job. Then we will see the output. Run the job. Need to check whether table is there or not. Yeah, we have given replace. So as soon as if we give the replace, then we are safe because job won't fail, because If already table exists means it will drop the table and create a fresh table. Okay. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, so job got completed. Now we need to see the data. Just click on reconnect. So when you click on reconnect, okay. So where is the column cumulative salary here? So we have given this one, right? SV test column. So we have given Redox system. So that is reflecting everywhere. Okay. And if you see for the cumulative salary, so here what we, for the first record it is 800. So for the second record it is 1750. How it comes 1750? 800 plus 950, that is 1750. And the third record salary it is having 1100. 1100 plus 1750, it will be 2850. Like that it is calculating the cumulative salary. So how much salary we are spending in this for in a total cumulative salary amount is, it will be 29025. So how to check whether this cumulative salary is the correct amount or not? So for that, what we need to do is select. You have to write a test case sum sal from EMP Kumsal. So here the last value and this sum sal should match. Then only cumulative salary logic is working fine. What is there? 29025. Okay. 29025. Let's run this SQL. Yeah, it is 29025. That means whatever the logic we built, it is working fine. Okay. Yeah, any questions on this exercise?
No.
Okay. Ravi, are you able to follow?
Yes, Narayana.
Yeah. So what I will do is I will give this DSX job to you, so you can place it in your VM. Okay. So see, we have internet access in VM also, so you can access Gmail. So yesterday I have uploaded in the Google Drive. So download the file in Google Drive and place it in a C drive. You can place it in a C drive here. Okay, so you can create a DXS file or any folder, place it here in the C drive. Then go to data stage, click on the option import, click on the data stage component and give the location, select all, click on OK, like that. Select a file, any file. The file where you place the DXS file, click on open, click on import all, click on OK. Once you click on import all, everything will be restored in your VMware. The jobs will be reflected in your VMware data state. Okay, so that will be a reference point for you when you are practicing. If you are practicing and if you got stuck, settings has been messed up, so that will be easy to understand. Okay, so easy to understand and practice. Okay. Yeah. Now we will do one more exercise in stage variable. So we will calculate the unique numbers. Okay, like surrogate key kind of numbers. So surrogate key means what? Like creating a unique number in the target system. Okay. So let's double click on this. Okay, so similarly I called the employee table here. And for passing the unique number, so I've given a unique number, stage variable unique number. Are you able to see the variable which I have given? SV unique number, and initial value I'm passing it as 0, and data type I took as integer, and the length is 5. Okay, so this is the stage variable I have declared. Now click on OK. Okay, again, I don't want records to be disturbed. I want to keep in a same partition. So that is the reason I have make the salary column in sorted format by picking up the partition same. Okay, now click on OK. Now variable has been created. Initial value, what is the initial value in the SV unique number? Initial value is 0. So here we are creating a unique number by increment. So that is the requirement here. So for that what I did was, in the derivation expression, here in the derivation part, what I did, I have added, I took a stage variable, go to stage variable, and I'm adding initial value is 0, and I need to add a unique number, right? Like generating the numbers in a sequence order, like a surrogate key. Numbers are in order format. So I have given the number 1. 0 plus 1. For the first record, it will be 1, right? For the second record, already 1 is stored in the stage variable. Okay, that is SV unique number. For the second record, already 1 is there. 1 plus 1, it will be 2. Again, 2 will be stored here. For the third record, it will be 2 plus 1. It will be 3. Like that, it will get calculated. Okay, so I have given in target, I have given column unique number, and I have choose the integer, and length is 5. And here I am calling this stage variables in the unique number. Okay, so you know how to define this new column in here, right? Okay, so here I will do one thing. I will add one more column here, like data scrub. Data scrub means creating a new column from the existing column.
Can you
Okay,
start that from like 5 or something?
5. You want to start the surrogate key number from 5 onwards.
Yeah.
So then you need to give only initial value. You can start from, you can give from 5. That's it. Only changing part is here. If you give 5, it will take 5. 5 plus 1, it will start from 6 onwards. So if you want to start from 5 means you need to give here 4, like that. Okay, so that you can practice in your system. So just for understanding the flow, I am telling like this. Okay, so whatever from where you want to start, give the before value. If you want to start from
So,
5 means you have to give 4. Okay,
okay. So Narayana, like if I have to start from 1, then initial value I have to pass at 0.
yeah, yes. So that is the reason I took
Okay.
0. Okay, so here we
Okay.
need to define some value here. So I will define digital systems. Okay, so here in the, if you are writing a string, you can write in a single quotes or double quotes. Okay, so digital systems. Okay, click on OK. Now define the target. Yeah, so we have given the replace. We have given this new table emp underscore unique. If already table exists means it will drop the table and a new table will be created. Now click on OK. Save the job, compile the job, and run the job. Yeah. Let's run the job. Click on run. Okay. So job got completed. Now reconnect. Yeah. This is the table. Click on select. Yeah. Numbers are generating in a sequence, right? Unique number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that.
Okay.
Okay. So for suppose if you want to start from
14.
14 or if you want to start from 100 onwards. Okay. So it will number will start from 101. If you want to start from 101. So I am giving here 100. It will number it will create it from 101. Unique number will be created from 101. Okay. So in we have another concept in data stage like surrogate key stage is there, especially surrogate key stage is there. So if you run the job from the next time onwards, it will pick the records from 15th onwards. So that we will discuss in upcoming classes. Okay. Yeah, job got completed successfully. Now we will see the data. It is starting from 101, right?
Hmm.
101, 102, up to 114. So this is the digital system by default. Okay. Okay. So yeah, if you have any questions, you can ask me.
You send me these jobs, Narayana, so that we can practice.
Yeah.